I want to tell you a little story about farming. The lead beast. Farmers will get this. How they haven't figured it out yet, I don't know. They should know better. Any cattle farmer? Any shepherd? God, even any poultry farmer should know. Lead beast. Lead beast is cow, goat, ram, ewe. You could add roosters to that list. I've written this out, so, okay, that's why I'm looking up here. When the farmer, shepherd, calls the lead beast, they bring the herd, the flock, with them straight to the farmer. So what's the cattle dogs there for, do you say? Well, I'm glad you asked, said Dean from the Curiosity Show. The cattle dogs are there to round up any stragglers or strays. Now, the lead beasts are a pet. They're a pet to the farmers and the shepherds. Useful and loyal friends. The lead beasts love the farmer. The farmer loves their lead beast, and they treat them well. That's why they always come to the farmer's voice. They think they're the good shepherd. So, the cattle dogs, they're good friends of the farmers too. They get fed and they get to sleep inside at night by the warm cosy fire. Everything's all hunky-dory. But of course the flock and the herd, they don't know this, do they? They're not the pets. Now, the lead beast brings the flock and the herd to the farmer, to the truck. They don't know where they go. They're not even that connected to the herd. Why? They're just a beast. They'll go to the hand that feeds them. The old saying, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Well, animals don't bite the hand that feeds them. That's why they're loyal to you. Man's best friend. Dogs. Any beast can be man's best friend, but only one man. Or a family. The flock doesn't even know. They got no idea what's going on. Lead beast veers off, goes straight to the farmer. The race gate comes around, and all the flock and the herd get funneled straight into the back of the truck. Done it myself, working on farms. Straight off to the slaughterhouse and straight off to the sheep boats they go. How's this relevant to us, you say? Well, we could look at it this way. In Australia, we have Ricardo Bosi. Calls himself a leader of A1. He's the lead beast. So who are the cattle dogs, you say? Well, that would be Scott Challen, Carl Leibold, Guru and frenemies. Now, what about government? Why don't they step in? What's the best way of making somebody think that you're not friends? Make them think you're enemies. Make them think you're mutual enemies. I've had conversations with officers of Pauline Hanson's, people in her offices, on the phone. And you get to a certain point and all of a sudden they clam up. They pretend that they were on Liam has told me multiple times, Liam, in Malcolm Roberts' office, has told me multiple times that they were on board and wanted to bring Ricardo Bosi on board with them. But he was just stuck on the fixed wheel of pedophiles. That, according to Malcolm Roberts' office, was just 28 names scribbled on a piece of paper, and there was no heaven and lead Wood Royal Inquiry. Brian Heffernan? Yeah. If that's the case, was that just another Epstein's list that probably doesn't exist? These are questions that need to seriously be asked. It's hard to believe in one direction. Why would it be so hard to believe in the other direction? You see, to keep people engaged and going in a certain direction, you've got your lead beast, you've got your cattle dogs at the back. You need 2 race gates to funnel them up the ramp onto the back of the truck, don't you? One on the left and one on the right. No one wants anything to do with Labor and Greens, by design. Pauline Hanson's all of a sudden getting on board with all the people's politicians. Bob Catter. What's the drunk's name? I've forgotten his name. Oh, what's his name? The new one she's got on board. I'll Google it because I don't want to do this without getting his name. New Nation member. Barnaby Joyce. It'll be Barnaby Joyce. That's who it'll be. Barnaby the Busy Buzzy Bee. Have you ever heard of PSYOP's Inception? It's a PSYOP within a PSYOP. How many levels deep can you go into an Inception? Watch the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio in it, and it's a movie about Inception, dream Inception. I know. Well, it's science fiction, it's fantasy. Yeah, maybe. Well, a lot of people believe an awful lot of weird bloody things, don't they? Like, what's her name? Let's find her name, shall we? Let's find her name. I've forgotten her name. Oh, it might be, I think I've got it here. Ms. Klobuchar. Miss Klobuchar. Ms. Klobuchar, the senator. Holds a high up presidential seat in America. In an inquiry with Josh Hawley a couple of weeks ago, excuse me, about the same time as the Bondi shooting, wearing exactly the same chain, not a necklace, a chain around her neck as our Governor General. What sort of a psyop do you think that is? Ricardo Bosi himself told us to keep an eye on that. Not suggesting anything, but maybe she's in control, being controlled by the white hats, he said. Okay. The white hat, black hat thing. There's another hat called a tiny hat, and another one called an ass hat. One's full of shit and the other one's got tiny brains in it. Just saying. Now if you go back and watch the video that I'm, or maybe forward, because this will be quick and it'll probably upload quicker, called US Senator and Oz GG both wear same chain around neck. Bosi doing what lead beasts do best. And I show them both side by side on the screen wearing exactly the same necklace. That will be a wake-up call for you. That will literally, like, once you see that, you won't be able to unsee it. I'm fair dinkum. It even, not much surprises me, and I was a little bit surprised when I saw it. And then I went, ah, yeah, of course. Of course. It's not white hat, black hat. It's optics. Showing the people what they want to see to make them believe that they can relax and trust the plan. That's all. It's propaganda. Propagandised social media at its best. Or worst. Believe nothing that you hear and question everything that you see and read. And even question what you read between the lines. Psyops Inception. Yeah, it's a thing. Been around for a long time.